Good evening, parents, teachers, guests, and of course, the class of 2021. On behalf of Mrs. Jennifer Miller and the entire JHS 194 family, I would like to welcome you to the 2021 virtual graduation. Welcome, sit back and relax as we have a nice presentation for you this evening. Again, congratulations to all our graduates.
Welcome everyone, and thank you to everyone who is able to join us today. Each year when I get ready to write my graduate address, I start by choosing a theme and a few words that will become the connecting points of what I want to say to you, the graduates. For this year's address, while I clearly knew that 2021 was my theme, I kept struggling with the thought of selecting only a few words, as this year just seems so different. For me, 2021 was a year that really was so unique and different for every individual. I don't believe that any two of you or any two individuals experienced 2021 in the same way. I then started to think that instead of a few words, maybe it would be more about the questions that 2021 had given us. Throughout 2021, I've constantly found myself asking questions every day and all day. Some days I get answers back and some days I don't. But either way, I continue to question. And what I've come to realize is that while 2020 was a year to take a moment to pause, I think 2021 is becoming the year to question. So for you, the graduates of Junior High School 194, class of 2021, I challenge you to ask the following questions each and every day. Question 1, are you serious? Yes, this is the first question. So this question can take many forms. It can be, are you for real? Do you really mean it? Are you being sincere? Or my favorite and how I use it, seriously? I'm not talking about questioning your parent when they say, is it time to clean your room? And you go back with, are you serious? And I'm definitely not talking about when your parent gives you a curfew of like 10 p.m. and you're like, are you serious? Please don't do that. And please don't refer back to this moment in time and you say, Mrs. Miller said to question. That's not what I'm talking about. What I am talking about are those moments throughout 2021 where I think all of us were like, can this really be happening? Is this person for real or is this moment for real? I am talking about those moments or those situations where you question the sincerity or genuineness, where you say, do I take this seriously or do I need to take a minute and look at this from a different lens? Or maybe from a different perspective? Or do I need to take it from a point of self-reflection? Or even do I need to question myself if I am being serious in the moment? The point of this question to me is to question the sincerity in someone's actions or even your own actions. Either way, ask the question and pause. Wait for the answer before responding in either word or action. The importance in the pause is that it will allow you the time to think. The importance in thinking is that you do not respond rash or impulsively. Instead, you think through your decision and weigh out the impact of your action or how your actions may affect others or yourself beyond that moment. Question 2, why? So this is the first question I ask anyone who comes to my office after I usually say, seriously? Ask any dean or anyone in my office. For me, I keep asking the question why until I get to an answer that makes sense. Now, I don't know if that actually makes sense to anyone else, but to me, if there is not a logical explanation to something, I need to question why something happened until I actually figure it out. I do this so that I understand the reason behind someone's actions or behavior, because oftentimes things are not as they appear. Oftentimes, most of you don't even realize why you do what you do, as you haven't even taken the time to think before you act. So the question why becomes sort of that key question for me. And now I'm asking you to make it the key question for you every day. So if 2021 taught me anything, it taught me we need to take the time to get to know one another, and we need to do so from a learning standpoint, free of judgment and full of genuine curiosity. Question 3, how can I help? Or will this help? So I want you to think about this question. This can be used as a reflective piece or one that you utilize for others. But this question really captures 2021. This is the one I really want you to remember, above the questions of, are you serious and why? Every day ask yourself, how can I help, or will what I am doing help myself or someone else? The answer to this should always be yes. If it is not, then you need to go back and question the why are you doing whatever it is you are doing, and take a moment to pause. I am not saying that every action needs to be one of great service to the community or world, but I am saying that actions have consequences as we get older. It is important that you recognize your impact and that your actions definitely matter and leave a mark. So please consider every one of them. I think that after the year we have been through, every day, each and every one of us should get up and always look to seek to do things that leave us feeling better and leave each other feeling better. You are all amazing individuals. Show that to the world, and you will never go wrong. I sincerely know this isn't an easy time to grow up. I also know for some of you this may not be an easy time to move on from 194. But I know you are ready. You have the skill set and the knowledge that the teachers have shared with you during the last 3 years, so you are prepared for high school and beyond. You have the love of amazing families, so you will continue to be supported along your journey. Rely on that when you need it. Question to understand and continue to learn. Do not accept answers if they do not make sense. Be who you are and respect who you are. That also means treating yourself and others with respect through your words and your actions. Remember that if you know better, you do better. You know I say that all the time, so please take that with you. I know that this hasn't been the year you thought it would be, but please know that does not minimize your accomplishments. In fact, I actually think it makes them shine even more. I am in such awe of every one of you for overcoming all that you needed in order to be here today. Remember, you are 194 strong, and continue to show your 194 pride wherever you go. Congratulations, graduates, and best of luck in high school and beyond.
Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. So take the photographs and still frames in your mind, hanging on a shelf in good health and good time. Tattoos and memories and dead skin on trial. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life.
Hi, I'm Misha Porter, Chancellor of New York City Public Schools, and I'm absolutely delighted to have the opportunity to celebrate your graduating class of 2021. Earning a diploma is always a major accomplishment to be honored, but the added challenges you encountered and overcame during the pandemic make your achievements truly special and praiseworthy. You have lived through 2 years like no other, and to make it to this point shows your power, your strength, and your resilience. I have been a New Yorker my whole life, and we have never faced anything as disruptive as the pandemic. It threw our lives upside down. It was scary, confusing, and stressful. The familiarity of walking the halls at school suddenly shifted to remote learning from home. All of a sudden, you lost face-to-face interaction with your classmates and teachers. Many of us even lost someone close to us or in our wider communities. And yet at the same time, you managed to complete your coursework and requirements to arrive at the moment we are celebrating today. Along the way, you raised your voices, you showed us the power of student voice, telling us how you felt and what you needed. You shared your vision for your educational journey and for the world, demonstrating your ambitions for yourselves and for all of us. And I can admit, you were way ahead of us on some things like technology. You taught us how to use technology in new and exciting ways, and we are grateful. The way you have stood up in the face of this pandemic shows incredible resilience and fortitude that you will be able to draw on throughout the journey that lies ahead of you. And it's how I know you are going out into the world prepared to be the world changers and innovators. If your journey is anything like mine, it may be filled with surprises. I personally graduated from Queens Vocational and Technical High School in Queens. In fact, this year is my 30th anniversary of my high school graduation. And you know what my major was? Plumbing. But instead of becoming a plumber, I ended up following the path of my mom, who was a teacher and my absolute favorite teacher. What I learned from her and my Aunt Brenda, who was my pre-K teacher, was how much of a difference one teacher can make in the life of a student. I also learned that from Ms. Hulak, the English teacher who supported me when I was having my own personal struggles as a 10th grader. I know that each of you can think of teachers who made a positive difference in your lives, both before and during the pandemic. And I'm going to guess that your family had a little something to do with it too, standing by you in ways you could see and ways that might be invisible to you, but absolutely critical to arriving at this moment. So I hope you will find an opportunity to thank them today, because hearing from you will mean so much to them. And I'll just say directly to parents, I thank you. I know how much this day means to you. I've been in your shoes. This is your day too. You may know the poet Maya Angelou, who's my personal hero. I even named my daughter after her. She said words I try to live by, and I think you will find valuable as you go through life as well. Maya said that people may forget what you do and forget what you say, but they'll never forget the way you make them feel. So please keep that in mind, whatever path you take as you move beyond high school, starting today by recognizing the people who made you feel supported and loved along the way. Let me offer one other suggestion. Wherever you may go, strive to do something meaningful to support your community. We have seen and felt how inequality can literally threaten lives in this city. All you have to do is look at a map of where COVID-19 hit hardest. We have seen and felt terrible acts of violence targeted towards our neighbors. You can play a meaningful role in addressing the anti-Black violence, anti-Semitism, anti-Asian violence, Islamophobia, xenophobia, and homophobia that causes harm every day. None of us can be silent or passive in the face of hatred and violence in all its forms. Solidarity is active. It is through our actions that we can create safety and support for one another. I have seen this over and over again throughout my life. There are so many ways to help your community, and this is a moment to begin thinking about how you can give back to yours. So again, congratulations on all you have accomplished. You deserve this day and this celebration. You have earned it. I hope you are as proud of yourselves as I am of each and every one of you. And I can't wait to see what you're going to do going forward. Congratulations.
Good morning, students, teachers, parents, and staff. My name is Kayla Lin from class 87, and I would like to thank you for coming today. It's my pleasure to be here and represent the graduating class of 2021. This year was a bumpy road with many obstacles blocking the finish line. First, we had to adjust to learning environments, which for some include the rooms, and for others include the half-empty classrooms. In addition to adjusting to learning environments, students and teachers also had to learn to adjust to constant changes in schedules and time of meetings. For many students, it became very difficult as they cannot focus on classwork and homework due to many distractions, such as notifications from their phone or siblings scrolling in the background. This year was also filled with frustrations as students and teachers wondered when the pandemic would actually end. Although it may seem like this year is filled with negativity, with our willpower and support from our family, friends, and teachers, we were able to overcome these obstacles. Lastly, I would like to thank our principal, Ms. Miller, assistant principals, deans, guidance counselors, teachers, and staff for the help they provided for our graduating class. I would also like to thank all my teachers for being understanding and making sure my questions were answered. I also want to thank and shout out to my parents, my siblings, and my friends for supporting me and giving me wise advice. Lastly, thank you to the graduating class of 2021. You guys deserve a pat on the back, and I hope you guys will continue to achieve your dreams. Congratulations on your graduation. Thank you.
Good evening, Principal Miller, administrators, teachers, staff, students, and families. I am Amanda Wu, and I am honored to be with you here today and have this opportunity to deliver this year's valedictory address. It is my hope to celebrate the indelible moments we've shared at JHS 194. There are several people in my life in which I'd like to thank today. Without them, I would not have such an honor. I'd like to thank my parents for the life lessons they've taught me and the constant support they've shown. My teachers, who I've built life-lasting relationships with, shared laughs with, and who have successfully nurtured a love of learning. The administrators for providing me with such a wonderful learning opportunity. And last but not least, my peers, for your steadfast support. You have been my pillar throughout my 3 years at JHS 194. I will remember fondly the days we spent together, quizzing me right before a Spanish exam, cheering me on before an ELA presentation, and, of course, your everyday silly antics. My friends, you have not only been my sun, but my moon and shining stars in the darkest hours. We entered 6th grade knowing next to nothing about middle school. We were novices, walking aimlessly in the hallways, spending minutes figuring out which staircase we were supposed to use. We were introduced to a new format of learning, meanwhile navigating our social lives and creating new bonds with our classmates and teachers. 7th grade was a year of hard work and dedication. We worked our best to achieve good grades. We were also fortunate to have wonderful teachers, many of whom possessed the ability to make our classes simultaneously entertaining yet informative. But little did we know, our lives would change dramatically, almost overnight. For many of us, March 13, 2020 marked the last day we sat in the school building for the rest of the school year, due to the COVID-19 virus and soon-to-be pandemic. Switching to remote learning felt like we were back in 6th grade again. Everything was once again unfamiliar with no set schedules of when and what classes will be held. We simply had to cope with a new lifestyle we were now partaking in. Google Meets and Zoom calls replaced in-person classes. Circular icons with our initial replaced student faces. Teacher faces, frankly, remained the same. For many, lifestyles changed and it soon became the new norm. We got up at 8:28 a.m., just enough time to roll ourselves out of bed and turn on our computers. We decided it was acceptable to make every day pajama day, and we decided that teachers were only occasionally going to have the honor to hear our voices and see our faces. 8th grade contained a mix of anxiety, excitement, and a lot of uncertainty. Yet, we were also met with a faint familiarity of remote learning. We were able to build connections with our classmates and teachers, regardless of our encounters only able to exist in the online world. Despite the frequent stress, whether it was the high school application process or the Regents exams, we tirelessly trudged on and persevered as a whole. Throughout our entire middle school journey, we took chances, and we are better for it. We took personal chances, setting greater goals for ourselves and evolving to be better individuals. We took academic chances, aiming for higher grades and achieving them. We took social chances, creating and strengthening bonds that will last for a lifetime. Nevertheless, not all our experiences were paved as smoothly. We survived academic challenges, a constant reminder that we are only human. We endured social hurdles, a harsh realization that relationships don't always work and friendships can fall apart. However, perhaps most importantly, middle school helped us discover who we are. Our identity is composed of two components, who we are and who we aspire to be. Middle school helped us define ourselves by exposing us to people of different backgrounds and divergent beliefs. We were able to start on our lifelong journey of finding who we really are, amidst a stormy sea, crashing waves of conformities, friendships, and standards. In the end, we relentlessly withstood this test by following our own hearts. We learned what it really means to be the master of our fate and the captain of our souls. The next 4 years of our life in high school will be an extension of the journey we began here. In high school, we will be exposed to an even more diverse group of people. We will create new friendships, find new interests, and experience new things, all the while holding on to the memories created at JHS 194. But these are much more than just memories. They are the moments that helped shape who we are and who we will become. We finish this chapter with a bittersweet but knowing smile. We will flip to the next with confidence and assurance, excited to complete the life we have begun, and eager to see what lies beyond the horizon. I'd like to end this chapter with a quote from Victor Hugo. "There is nothing like a dream to create a future." Thank you all and good luck to all the JHS 194 graduates of 2021.
Class of 2021, congratulations again. It has been my honor to be your assistant principal for the last 3 years. I understand that it's been 15 months that I've seen some of you in person, but please know that I value and I treasure every memory we've had at Junior High School 194. I am very proud of you, I'm excited for you, and I know you'll do well in high school. I don't think any of us imagined that we would be where we are today. I remember watching the virtual graduation of the class of 2020, thinking we would be back to normal, we'll be back at Queens College, and we would not have to do this virtual piece. However, here we are. Class of 2021, I am so sorry all the traditions that you were looking forward to, the ones you've heard from family and friends, are not happening. The senior trip, the senior dance, the senior barbecue, pictures with your friends, field day, they're not happening for you. However, we're here to celebrate you. You've accomplished a lot, and it's important that we let you know that we're proud of you and that we're here to celebrate you. I want you to know that this year you may not be walking across a stage or shaking a hand to get a diploma. You may not be taking pictures with your friends, but you are still graduating. And we are proud of you and we want to celebrate you. I don't want you to worry about what you don't have or what you didn't get. I want you to focus on the here and now. Look around you, your parents, your teachers, your friends, they're here to celebrate you and to let you know that they're proud of you. I know you don't see the behind the scenes work that goes on into planning something as simple as a virtual graduation, but please know that there's a lot of time, effort, love, and care that goes on in trying to make sure you know how special you are and how proud we are of you. As you move forward onto high school, focus on the future and looking forward. It is important that you continue to work hard and to persevere. Let nothing stand in your way of your hopes and dreams. Come on, not even a pandemic couldn't. Graduation is not defined by a cap and a gown or a piece of paper. Graduation is defined by your determination to move forward in life and your courage to take the next step. This is the beginning of your story, okay? You are the only one that could write that story. This is your first chapter. You determine what the next pages look like. I would like to thank you all for your kindness and grace and cooperation as our teachers and staff worked to provide a quality education for our students and to support them with online learning. We've been amazed by the flexibility, tenacity, and creativity that our students have shown as they navigate this new and different way of accessing their education. A huge shout out to my parents who made their homes a classroom and provided the support necessary to make remote learning successful. I want to say a huge thanks to the PTA and to my parent coordinator who worked so hard to make every event possible. They've surprised us with caps and gowns for graduates. They've blown up balloons. They've collected pictures. They've definitely provided every experience, provide the experience to make it special for the entire 194 family. You guys are amazing. We could not have done it without you. Last but certainly not least, huge thanks to the 8th grade team. Ms. Andreu, thank you for all your hard work, running around getting devices, doing Google Meet, checking with our students, answering parent phone calls. The list goes on and on. We could have not done this without you. Ms. San Pedro, our 8th grade guidance counselor, thank you for all the hard work and support to our students, from doing high school applications to specialized high school, connecting to students on a daily basis. The list goes on and on. Thank you both for your hard work. We make a great team. To the boys and girls who met me on September 5th, 2019, now the young men and women that sit in front of us watching this virtual graduation. Please remember, as you move forward in life, make good choices. Think before you speak. Respect yourself and treat others the way you want to be treated. And in the words of Mahatma Gandhi, you must be the change you want to see in the world. Thank you, everyone. Congratulations, class of 2021. I'm super, super proud of you. I will miss you dearly. Mwah.
Congratulations to the graduates of Class 8A0. Artemis Brisnavali, Scott Choi, Ryan Delgado, Jada Fernandez, Marco Gracci, Chloe Howe, Kendall Hyman, Diamantis Carsos, Anthony Mirto, Francesca Mirto, Kyle Nagel, Angelina Peralta, Jean Ramil, Laura Romito, Emily Silva.
Congratulations to the graduates of Class 8D1. Andrew Acosta, Siyu Kai, Xiaohui Kai, Emily Castellano Rivera, Eric Chen, Quinlu Q, Sherilyn Diaz Lirano, Winnie Gao, Badal Hatamal, William Huang, Jinrun Jiang, Rex Kwan, Shihun Liu, Jose Marte Acevedo, Noreen Rinaldi, Patricia Rinaldi, June Seo, Quinny Wang, Meng Shu, Quinhan Shu, Yingqing Yang, Yuan Yu, Hui Xiang, Hui Zhang, Darren Zhang. Congratulations to the graduates of Class 8A1. Sarah Bernal Patino, Alondra Ma Carvajal, Christopher Chabela Leon, Mia Escobar Lucero, Alexa Guman Hernandez, Jefferson Guerrero, Alexis Guevara, Alex Leon, Hazel Leon, Nicholas Lacara, Kevin Penzon Jimenez, Kareem Ramirez Rios, Atana Salanu.
Congratulations to the graduates of Class 8D2. Davy Alexander, Sol Balbuena Solis, Jalen Barreca, Ethan Castaman, Abigail Chan, Shelly Chung, Allison Gao, Logan Garcia, Brandon Hansen, Kira Petranova, Sebastian Hernandez, Jason Hugh, Alice Jin, Brandon Lee, Kayla Lee, Ryan Lee, George Leon, Karina Lin, Tiffany Lin, Raven Liu, Selena Liu, Natalia Melendez, Theodore Mitchell, Selena Q, Zhen Yi Shi, Sylvia Tang, Jeremy Telez, Angeline Torres, Sophia Sasaronis, Nicholas Wang, Ethan Zhang, Michelle Zhang, Queenie Zhang, Zhengru Zhang. Congratulations to the graduates of Class 8A2. Dionysios Aguirios, Nessa Degan-Cohen, Irina Della Vecchia, Ava Delova, Jonathan Gutierrez, Luca Madovinovic, Anthony Montenegro, Antonio Romano, Nathaniel Rosa, Alvin Tan.
Congratulations to the graduates of Class 8D3. Giancarlo Alvarez, Emmanuel Balbuena Solis, Gavin Barberry, Dominic Castro, Leon Chen, Georgia Christakos, Isaiah Collado, Sarai Fang, Evan Feinberg, Doris Fock, Darren Gao, Gun Woong Kim, Emily Lee, Ivan Lin, Rachel Liu, Brian Liu, Brian Ortega, Jason Powell, Sebastian Ramirez, Dylan Schaefer, Cecilia Trejo, Zoe Vicioso, Vasiliki Verlos, Kenneth Wu, Annie Yu. Congratulations to the graduates of Class 8A3. Julia Bacchus, Jimmy Chang, Joseph Chang, Annie De Rosa, Keith Aileto, Chloe Kim, Andrew Karkudis, Ting Ting Lin, Matthew Ng, John Vera.
Congratulations to the graduates of Class 8D4. Victoria Barkas, Jennifer Chen, Sean Choi, Zintong Fang, Faiza Hossein, Noah Eisenman, Georgia Kalabakos, Chloe Kang, Rylan Kui, Izan Lee, Audrey Lin, Vinny Lin, Yizhen Liu, Hongbing Liu, Jane Liu, Shisheng Victor Liu, Gianna Lugo, Samuel Pang, Nicholas Rodriguez, Tessa Weitzman, Justin Shah, Jasper Yi. Congratulations to the graduates of Class 8A4. Matthew Acevedo, Jaden Alvarez, Juliana Bogdos, Tyler Kavanaugh, Emma Jo De La Hoz, Gianna Giuliano, Severio Manarino, Michael Murto, Samuel Munoz, Joseph Reith, Kobe Zitron, Thomas Zulo.
Congratulations to the graduates of Class 8D5. Anna An, Mackenzie Chang, Ashley Chen, Catherine Chen, Joshua Chen, Aryan Zafarovic, Soha Faruqi, Sinyang Gao, Eric Gao, Lin Huang, Michael Eisman, Catherine Camvizios, Dorothy Kong, Anna Lee, Justin Lee, Stephanie Lin, Kathleen Liu, Keon Min, Alexandra Pastuzaka, Huilin Pao, Sebastian Sanchez, Ethan Thung, David Yusek, Raymond Wang, Joanna Wang, Sophia Yi, Tracy Yi, Corina Zhang. Congratulations to the graduates of Class 8A5. Melina Barrios, Lena Chun, Gabriela Colon, Alyssa Conzati, Nicholas Cruz, Keelan Diaz, Georgios Georgalis, Giuseppe Gregoriano, Dimitrios Leviditis, Alexandra Payon, Lilo Pistone, Mohammed Popal.
Congratulations to the graduates of Class 8D6. Elena Barrios, Tamara Bolanos, Juliana Carscarino, Brandon DeBella, Katie Dong, Sergio Giacome, Jamian Gomez, Kristen Gonzalez, Owen Huang, Zhongyu Zhao, Upam Kundu, Ambrielle Liu, Kevin Loke, Son Win, Constantino Panteliotis, Emilio Para Salinas, Jason Polo, Valerie Randazzo, Brianna Rodriguez, Jessica Sanchez, Alexa Yule, Santiago Viada, Angelina Villalobos, Linny Zhang, Darin Zarku, Rita Zong. Congratulations to the graduates of Class 8A6. Brendan Cannell, Michael Lentini, Tiffany Lynn, Julian Melendez, Thomas Malloy, Stephen Shi, Tinny Zhang.
Congratulations to the graduates of Class 8D7. Stefano Abaca, Daniel Chen, Ethan Chen, Jeremy Chen, Sophia Chen, Daniel Cho, Julissa He, Mason Eisman, Joshua Zhang, Daniel Kim, Maxwell Lee, Kayla Lin, Sophia Lin, Chloe Liu, Susan Ouyang, Huizhen Piao, Arya Rawal, Aldiana Sabovic, Joel Shin, Nathaniel Shao, Zijing Bla Wang, Stephanie Zhang, Jonathan Zhang, Zhao Kui Zhang, Tracy Zhao. Congratulations to the graduates of Class 8A7. Audrey Adamonis, David Adaus, Ingmar Bears Alfaro, Thanasi Banis, Enis Banushi, Caden Chang, Kayla Colombo, Anthony DeFilippi, Ava Frey, Genesis Galvis, Elena Giova, Felicia Grinnell, Connor Griffin, Kayla Ham, Andre Huang, Mia Jansen, Dennis Kamulos, Japnam Kular, Liana Michaels, Felice Murad, Brandon Natale, Nicole Ng, Massimo Pistone, Marco Quintero, Michael Scigliano, Aditi Sinha, Dimitrios Skokos, Jonas Swazo, Jacob Tamber, Weizhang Tang, Dylan Khan Uladang, Joshua Van, Clovia Vargas, Madison Wade, Alice Jing, Karen Zhou.
Congratulations to the graduates of Class 8D8. Joanna Chan, Kaisha Chan, Ryan Chen, Isabel Delgado, Carl Gao, Wenbo Gao, Josemary Garcia, Yitong Hu, William Huang, Jenny Jin, Monica Kim, Yana Kim, Edmund Lee, Anthony Lin, Samuel Lin, Oscar Liu, Shailene Liu, Sean Liu, Malachi Macias, Sophia Mendez, Bonnie Narula, Matthew Nagai, Naisha Parsons, Brian Song, Jerwin Valiente, Sue Ki Wan, Jerry Wu, Bernice Young, Ashley Zhang, Angela Zhao. Congratulations to the graduates of Class 8A8. Michelle Andion Salomonic, Alexa Batanzas, Damian Cabrera, Kyle Chan, Christopher Adele, Joshua Ka, Samantha McCormick, Gregory Mola, Matthias Pareas, Gianfranco Prenito, Enrique Vasquez, Shane Walsh, Chase Wong, Sean Zheng.
Congratulations to the graduates of Class 8D9. Stanley Chen, Rachel Jiang, Ryan Jiang, Aaron Kim, Yang Kim, Dylan Kim, Albertine Lim, Christine Lim, Jani Lin, Jaden Lin, Adwin Lung, Christina Yang, Eugene Park, Caitlin Renart, Kira Sistak, Judy Shen, Vincent Shi, Kenny Wang, Selena Wang, Amanda Wu, Jolyn Wu, Petrel Yi, Kristen Yu, Rachel Zhang, Raphael Zhang, Jiang Zhu. Congratulations to the graduates of Class 8A9. Kyan Atienza, Salvatore Aguilo, Hilary Gonzalez, Christopher Huerta, Spiridon Catechus, Leila Ovels Del Rio, Georgia Kirko, Luis Salazar, Valeska Vivencio Solorio, Jonathan Wakey.
Congratulations, graduates of Class 8DZ. Kingston Alvarado, Angela Chanke, Dennis Chen, Clarissa Cornell, Linda Lin, Kayla Yan, Gabriela Giamo.
Congratulations to the graduates of Class 8AZ. Nasim Ford, Thomas Grimaldi, Gianni Hisiano, Alejandro Ledesma, Matthew Yan, Darren Yao.
I'm Misha Porter, Chancellor of New York City Public Schools, and I'm here to shout out our students, families, and staff. You amazed me more this past year than ever before. In all my years as a New Yorker, we have never faced anything as challenging as the pandemic. It turned our lives upside down. We've been scared, we've been anxious, we've been in mourning. So many of us have lost someone in our families or our communities. So as we approach the end of school, I want to tell our incredible students, I know this year was really hard. For a lot of it, you couldn't be face-to-face in school with your friends and teachers to help process everything you've been going through. But somehow, you pressed on. You adapted to learning from home. You did your best to stay focused on your work. You made the most of every single day, whether studying remotely or coming to school with your mask on. You taught us so much this year, from how to use our new technology to staying strong when times get tough. So I want you all to be as proud as I am of what you have accomplished this year. Take a moment to think back on what you were able to do in spite of all the obstacles you faced. Recognize that if you could do so much during the pandemic, that you will really rock when we all return to learn together in the fall. Our first day back on September 13th will be a time of great joy and celebration. I can't wait for homecoming. But you also should celebrate right now. You deserve it and you have earned it. I hope all our students and their families will take a moment to give each other a big hug. You made it together and you are awesome.